Hindi ko na po matandaan, Your Honor, kasi sobrang dami ko na po napirmahan na.
Nagsisinungaling ka. You are the president. And you do not even know the truth because I am going to cite you in contempt.
Kahit anino, wala po ako nakita. Itong mga naririto po, hindi ko po sila kakilala.
Wala po siya para
Ang
daw.
patawag sa iyo ay yung sa law firm para sabihin sa iyo na makipag-coordinate ka sa sarili nilang law firm. Pero naluloko mo kami dito.
Hindi
Congressman na Abante, no? Parang ginagawa tayong tangarito ng mga resource persons natin.
Diba? Go ahead.
Yes. Kanina, Madam Ronaldin, sinabi mo na hindi mo masyadong kakilala si Cassandra Leong. Tama po ba yung pagkarinig ko?
kilala ko po siya, Your Honor, and then nakikita ko rin po siya.
Gaano mo siya kakilala?
As ka-work po, since doon din po siya nagtatrabaho.
Doon siya nagtatrabaho. Natatandaan mo ba na nung February 2 of 2021, may pinirmahan kang sublease agreement kay Madam Cassandra Ong?
Hindi ko na po matandaan, Your Honor, kasi sobrang dami ko na pong napirmahan na papel.
May request the page to show the sublease contract in my possession to Madam Ronaldin Baserna so that she can determine whether the document is what she signed.
Okay, the Comsec is be directed to bring the documents doon. To Baterna. Go ahead, Congressman Chairman Akop.
Ano, gusto kong tanungin kasi yun ang susunod na tanong ko eh.
Sige,
Kasi parang siya nang may-ari ng South 99, Lucky South 99 eh. Madam Ronaldin, pirma po niyo ito?
Opo.
Natatandaan po ninyo na pinirmahan niyo itong sublease contract na ito?
Opo.
At ang nakalagay dito, it's this sublease agreement executed and entered into by and between Whirlwind Corporation as the sublessor and Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated as the sublessee. You were, in this document, kayo po ang nagre-represent sa Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated. Tama po ba?
Sa totoo po niyan, Your Honor, yung...
Sagutin mo lang po yung tanong ko, tama po ba yung sinabi ko? Eh kasi dito sa dokumento, itong dokumento, maski tanungin mo yung abogado mo, ay hindi maglalay o hindi magsisinungaling itong dokumento.
Opo, ako po yung nagpirma.
Oh, bakit? Bakit ikaw ang pumirma, Iha?
As per instruction po, kailangan ko pong pirma.
Kanino pong instruction?
Yung gaya nga po ng sinabi.
Kanino pong instruction? Sagutin mo yung tanong ko, hindi. Pangatlo na akong mag-move to cite you in contempt. At Iha, hindi kita pakukulong dito. Sinisiguro ko yun.
Sa attorney po, galing po kay attorney.
Sinong attorney?
Attorney Medina po.
Attorney Medina. Mr. Chair, may I move that we invite also Attorney Medina so that we will find out kung sino po ang nag-uutos talaga dito.
siya ba yung under ng NFC law firm?
Hindi po.
Ay, iba pa yung Atty. Medina, hindi yan kasama din sa lawyer mo yan?
Hindi po.
Sige, we'll be inviting the...
Mr. Chairman, will you allow it, Congressman?
Hindi, with the concern attorney. Go ahead. I'm just asking.
Kasi pinapa-invite niya.
Wait. Of course, kaya nga, I'm just asking if he's going to allow you to interject. Let's put order. Okay? Sige, go ahead. So, we'll be inviting Atty. Medina. Anong first name niya? Anong first name ng Atty. Medina?
Attorney Medina lang yung po yung pagkakilala ko, Your Honor.
What?
Attorney Medina lang po.
Ang alam mo?
Opo.
How can we invite? There's a lot of Medina.
Sa may, ano po, sa may Clark, yung office.
Ano na?
Yung office niya po sa may Clark, malapit po.
What's the address ng ano? Sige, the Comsec will coordinate with you. Go ahead, Congressman Akop.
Mr. Chair, if I remember it right, I think in one of the hearings we have, huwag ka magalit muna, we have already invited that Attorney Medina.
Comsec, have we invited Atty. Medina already? Huh? Not yet daw.
Nagagalit na
Mr. Chairman,
You have invited the last
that's why I want to interject with regards to Atty. Medina because that is my question to Bilis Kulanan. And we invited him last hearing.
Okay, so it was manifested the invitation on Atty. Medina in the last hearing. So what's the pleasure of Congressman Paduano?
So, it's not no excuse. Then we'll issue a cause order.
Okay, so there's
And that's a motion, Mr. Chairman.
the motion to issue a show cause order to this person, Atty. Medina, which we have invited in the last hearing and never wala siyang communication with us. So, any second the motion? There's a second the motion. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Go ahead, Congressman Akop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I go back to Attorney or Secretary Roque?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, doon po sa pag-represent nyo sa Whirlwind Corporation, sa kaso, laban po kina Ronaldo Cruz, Froilan Cruz. Tama po ba ito?
Tama po yan.
Tama.
Po yan.
Now, what is the status of the case?
Ngayon po, nakabinbin po siya sa Court of Appeals kasi naghain po kami matapos ma-recall ang writ of execution, naghain po kami ng petition to annul judgment sa Court of Appeals. Tapos, dahil recall po ng RTC ang writ of execution, nakabinbin po ngayon sa MTC PORAC ang issue ng writ of execution habang nakabinbin din po sa Court of Appeals yung petition for annulment of judgment.
So, hindi po nadidesisyonan kung sino talaga ang may-ari?
Wala naman pong issue kung sino may-ari. Pag-aari po talaga ng Cruz.
Is
ang
there-
issue lang is,
Yes.
yung issue po ng possession at ang issue po is kung nabigyan pa ho ng due process ang Whirlwind dun sa pagdinig ng ejectment case. Kasi nga po, medyo komplikado kaya sana gusto ko nandito yung mga Cruz. Nagdidemandahan po yung anak at tatay na Cruz at ang nagpaupa po sa Whirlwind ay yung tatay na Cruz. At it so happen na ang registered owners pala ng lupa ay ang mga anak ng Cruz pero minimaintain naman ni tatay na Cruz na hindi naman sila nagpundar nun. But in any case, dahil ang mga anak po ang registered owner, sila po nagdemanda. Now, ang version po ng Whirlwind, hindi nila alam na nagdemanda ang mga anak ni Cruz dahil ang summons tinanggap ni tatay na Cruz at siya ang kumuha ng abogado para mag-appear for Whirlwind. Nung una po, nanalo yung abogado at na-dismiss ang kaso for ejectment sa MTC, pero nung na-appeal po sa RTC, na-reverse at yun nga po, nagkaroon ng writ of execution. At doon na po kami pumasok na meron ng writ of execution sa RTC.
Are you aware of the decision of the Court of Appeals?
Meron decision po pero nagsahain po kami ng motion for reconsideration.
Ano po yung decision ng Court of Appeals?
Yung Court of Appeals decision po, natalo kami doon sa petition for annulment of judgment, pero may pending motion for reconsideration po kami. Ang sabi ng Korte Suprema, ng Court of Appeals, hindi po pwedeng annulment of judgment kasi nga ang nangyari, matapos magkaroon ng writ of execution, nagkaroon daw ng compromise agreement na pinasok naman ng Whirlwind. At dahil pumasok sila doon sa kasunduan na yon, ay hindi masasabi, parang na-cure yung defect doon sa hindi naman sila nabigyan ng pagkakataon na depensa ng sarili nila. At naniniwala po kami no, ng issue of law, kung mapapatunayan talaga na hindi sila binigyan ng pagkakataon na madinig ng hukuman, dapat talaga null and void yung decision. At lahat po ng compromise agreement na ipinasok ayon sa isang null and void na decision ay null and void din. Yun po yung nakasaad sa aming motion for reconsideration.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, may I move that we re-invite the Cruz family in the next hearing? So move, Mr. Chair.
Yes, okay. There's a motion to invite the Cruz family. This will be the second time that we have invited them, but they have written us a letter of excuse. Have you seen the letter of excuse, Congressman? Okay. So, any second the motion? This duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will. My questions will be asked when the Cruz family will honor our invitation. Marami pong salamat. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, may I like to manifest also that I'm now submitting a copy of the transfer certificate of title electronically to the committee secretary.
Okay, thank you so much, Secretary Roque. A while ago, I was about to ask the PIDEA. Kasi may tanong ako sa PIDEA about dun sa... Have you encountered yung RMCE Metal Products Trading Company? Are you familiar with this company? Wherein the accounts of Alice Go went to this company?
No, Your Honor.
No, okay. Andito ba ang AMLAC? AMLAC, please. Yan, AMLAC. In your investigation, have you encountered this RMCE Metal Products Trading Company? Kasi in relation to the filing of the cases by AMLAC against para po sa ex parte petition for issuance of peace order, lumabas po yung company RMCE. At ito po ay nasa Court of Appeals. And I have a copy of this case wherein 800,000 was transferred to RMCE. Are you familiar with this?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You are familiar with the RMCE. So ano yung company na to? Kasi in relation to the case, lumalabas dito ay person of interest for drug trafficking. Sir, is this true?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, RMCE had been already a company of interest in one of our earlier freeze orders po.
So na-freeze na yung kanilang
Actually, naka-file na po yung civil forfeiture case against an RMCE account, sir.
against the RMCE. RMCE is what? What company is this?
Way back 2019 po ito, sir. Nahagip po ito as a related account in a freeze order ng isa sa mga POIs po natin sa drugs po.
And is it true that aside from RMCE, there are a lot of point of person of interest with regards to the drug trafficking?
Yes, Mr. Chair. It's something that we're looking into right now.
So in other words, it is safe to assume that the matrix that we have drafted and shown, lumalabas that si Alice Go, yung kanyang banban, and most likely, baka din sa PORAC, there are related drug trafficking issues that we have to consider.
Yes, Mr. Chair. We're looking into transactions from Alice Go to some
At least sa account ni Alice Go, going to the account of Wang Jingyang, na kapatid ni Michael Yang, have you already established the yung 3.3 billion that mentioned in this case?
We're checking pa po, Mr. Chair, yung details po ng mga amounts and transactions involved. Pero yung pong ang nakita po namin, Mr. Chair, yung tinatanong pong POI,
As RMC,
hindi po, yung individual po. Yung na-freeze po natin dito.
si Wang Jingyang?
Yes, sir.
Yes, naka-freeze na account niya.
Opo, actually, sir, it was a joint account with one personality po na incorporator doon sa Hongshen Gaming po. So, ka-joint account po niya doon. Kaya po nahagip yung kanya account.
Yeah, how about yung sa West Cars? Kasi we have invited the West Cars, di ba si JP dyan, Patrick Samson in the last hearing? Because yung kanyang pangalan appeared na meron din. And this is, I think, a friend of Alice Go.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I can confirm that part po ng mga frozen po yun.
Confirm din. Okay. So we'll be asking Mayor Paul Batawil, our colleague, former colleague. Mayor,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes, Your Honor.
because in the last hearing, we requested the different mayors to help us in the closing of those 402 illegal POGOs in the whole country. And we ask you to somehow help us to comply with the request of this committee. So what is the status of this compliance?
Yes, Your Honor. In compliance therewith, I have here the folders and I'm ready to submit those compliances, stating therein that the concerned LCEs, local chief executives, were already notified by my national president, Mayor J.V. Bernos, and I'm representing him, Your Honor.
Okay, so yung compliance po niyan ay positive po ba yung nandyan?
It's a letter directed for our members who were identified to explain that they complied therewith on the presidential order.
And if I may, Mayor, so have you given them time element? Because all those mentioned there have been identified, the addresses and everything. So I think there's no reason for non-compliance. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor, and it is the desire of the national president to invite them further, and personally, they are going to render their respective compliances, including, by the way, let me also add that there is no POGO identified in Pangasinan, except for one, where we also required his personal explanation on the matter of relationship, which the good mayor of Sual stated very unofficially that he denied the reported relationship as stated last week during our meeting. Your
So,
Honor. And
Mayor Suwal of what municipality?
Pangasinan, Your Honor.
Pangasinan. So he denied that there was a
He denied that there was some kind of relationship as had been reported and asked earlier.
relationship.
And that forms part of my compliance to the committee, Your Honor.
Okay, so ano yun? Personal relationship. Wala silang relasyon ni Alice Go.
It had been denied, Your Honor.
He denied it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what's the name of the mayor?
maybe it's on the record.
Mayor,
The good mayor of Sual is Mayor Kalugay.
Kalugay. Okay, si Mayor Kalugay. Alright. In the last, sige, can you kindly submit it to us, Mayor Paul?
Your Honor.
Yung documents that you're holding right now. And at the same time, siguro tanong ko na lang kay kay Colonel, kay General Karamat. General, ay wala si General Karamat. John Patrick Samson, kasi nag-a-appear siya sa AMLAC eh. Kanina, binabanggit ng AMLAC yung West Cars. And I just wanted to find out yung, andyan ba si General Karamat? So, we'll be asking again, si JP John Patrick Samson to appear on the next hearing, you know. We have invited him over, but unfortunately, wala man lang siyang excuse letter or something. So, General, Karamat, kasi yung picture na pinakita ko sa iyo nung last, di ba? Kasi meron pa isang tao doon eh. And I think, yung lalaki nandito, sino to?
I remember him already, sir. Actually, I met him in one of the occasions, sir, and he was introduced me as GP Baliwag only, sir.
Hindi, ito isa itong ano. Kasi I heard, he's a mayor. Mayor ata to ng Bulacan, if I'm not mistaken.
May I see again the picture, sir?
Oo nga. Papabigyan na kay General Karamat. Kasi somebody texted me that he is a mayor of the province of Bulacan. At I heard na meron ding pogo doon. So, we wanted to find out yung link ni JP doon sa mga pogo. And we are giving him a chance to be here. Pero, di siya pumunta. So, we'll be asking him again to be present. Otherwise, we will issue a show cause order to him.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
may I know if I'm the next interpolator?
So, wala na sa first round? Wala sa first round. Yes, you will. You will be. So,
Can I proceed? Or
Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mayor of what municipality?
San Rafael, Bulacan, sir.
Yun, no. So, I think this Samson is, picture lang naman to. Pero, we wanted to find out those mayors na, ano rin also, na have to explain to us, no? Anyway, so, sino na po? Congressman, Chairman Abante, this is your second round.
Yes.
So, for your second round, binibigyan ka namin ng 2 minutes. Go ahead.
2 minutes per question. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. May I know if we have the incorporators of the Lucky South 99 Corporation here? May I request them to stand up and state their name and what is their position?
Ang incorporators ng Lucky... Wait. Kasi nakukonfuse tayo, no? Anong Lucky South 99 are we talking about? Lucky South 99
South 99 Corporation.
Corporation. Corporation. Yun yung bago. So, Lucky South 99 Corporation, andun sila Baterna, sila Julian Linsangan, at sila Edgar Chan.
May I
Sila
please
Lucky
ask them
South
to stand up
99.
and state their name and their
Corporation.
position in the corporation?
Ayan sila. Ano?
Mr. Chair, on papers, Mr. Chair, so today, kami po yung officer ng Lucky South. Kami po yung tatlo.
All right. Please just state your name and give your position to in the
In
corporation.
papers, Your Honor, I'm Julian M. Linsangan III as a president po.
You're the president.
In papers po.
All right. Of the corporation.
Yes, Your Honor.
In papers.
Yes, Your Honor.
In papers lang, ha?
Opo.
Okay, next.
Yes po, good afternoon po. Edwin Ang po, treasurer po.
You are the what?
Po. Edwin Ang po.
And what is your position?
Nakalagay po sa papers treasurer po.
In paper din?
Yes po.
Oh, and
Marion Ryan Chua po. In papers as director po.
in papers din?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oo. So, let me ask. Also, Miss... okay. May I ask, who is the real owner of the corporation?
Hindi po namin alam, Your Honor.
Okay. So, you are the incorporators, you are the president, but you do not know the real owner of the corporation.
Your Honor, as we said kanina po, pinulge po yung pirma namin nung time na nag-amend sila ng incorporation po nila.
So, Mr. Chair, let me ask, how did you become incorporators?
Hindi po namin alam, Your Honor.
Wait, Congressman, may I interject? Kasi a while ago, that other guy was talking, anong pangalan mo, bro?
Marian Chua po.
Brian Chua, kasi kanina may sinasabi ka. Ang sinasabi mo sa amin kanina, may kumausap sa iyo.
Yes, Your
Nagpunta pa kayo ng parking area, di ba? And you offered you 50 million. Sabi mo, hindi mo kaya. Tapos suddenly, sabi mo, nag-negotiate siguro kayo or something, lumabas kayo ng 500,000.
Yes,
And you told us that you talked to the two others para i-consider yung offer.
Yes, sir.
So, nung consider yung offer, I'm pretty sure alam nyo kung anong pinag-uusapan nyo. Di ba? 500,000 yung ilalabas nyo. Yun ang usapan nyo, di ba?
Mr. Chair, that's my next question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me ask, no? You were incorporators in papers.
Mr. Chair, we're not the incorporator. Ginawa lang po.
You were not really the incorporators.
We're not the incorporators.
Therefore, you did not pay any amount to the incorporators.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, you only became incorporators to be able to satisfy the regulation of corporations in which 60% are owned by Filipinos.
Pwede po pakiulit yung question, Mr. Chair.
Okay, ano ba yung question ko? Do you realize that in any corporation in the Philippines, that the corporation must be owned specifically 60% by Filipinos? Do you realize that? Do you know that?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Okay, do you know that? Therefore, you own 60% of the share.
In papers, Your Honor, I don't know how much I own.
So you do not even know how much share do you have.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
You did not contribute any money as far as buying shares is concerned.
No, Your Honor.
Therefore, the corporation is owned by Chinese nationals who are not even Filipinos.
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
Ibig sabihin no, Mr. Chair, nagpagamit din kayo.
No, Your Honor.
Hindi, nagpagamit din kayo. Come on, hindi mo alam eh. Paano mo hindi mo alam? You are the president, Mr. Chair. Medyo nagagalit na ako dito eh. Nagsisinungaling ka. You are the president. And you do not even know. Anong ibig sabihin ito? Niloloko mo ang committee ito?
No, Your Honor. May I continue the...
Okay, please continue.
The story
You
of...
better tell the truth because I am going to cite you in contempt. Make a motion to it.
Yes, Your Honor.
My goodness, hindi mo alam? Ano ba kayo? Mga tanga ba kayo? Are you going to allow yourselves to be used by a Chinese national and you do not even know the corporation? You are the president of the corporation. You are.
Mr. Chair, actually, Your Honor, meron po mga dokumento, pinail ang Lucky South sa SEC na forged po yung mga pirma namin at hindi po namin alam po ano po yung mga...
So you are admitting right now that your signatures were not your signatures, they were forged.
Yes, Your Honor, that's why po nag-file kami ng kaso sa...
So they were forged.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who forged it?
We don't know, Your Honor. Maybe the Lucky South po.
Maybe the Lucky South. Okay. Again, let me repeat, Mr. Chair. Who do you believe is the owner of the Lucky South 99 Corporation?
The previous po, the Chinese, ang nakalagay po doon sa...
What is the name of the Chinese?
Po sa... Before po lumabas yung pangalan namin, ang president po yung Zhang Ji.
Sino po, Mr. Chair?
Zhang Ji, Mr. Chair.
Who is Zhang Ji?
Doon po sa...
Sabi mo kanina sa amin, di mo alam eh.
Nabasa lang po namin dito sa nakuha namin dokumento.
Have you met him?
No, Your Honor.
Have they talked to you?
No, Your Honor.
So, yung Zhang Ji na yan, alam mong Chinese yan, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, nagpaloko kayo sa Chinese.
I think, Your Honor, naloko po kami doon sa...
Ayun. So, ina-admit niyo, Mr. Chair, na sila ay naloko ng mga Chinese. Now, the question here, magkano binayad sa inyo ng Chinese?
No, Your Honor, wala po.
Meron. You do not lie to me here. Hindi pwede na gamitin kayo ng Chinese owners na walang binayad sa inyo. Nagpagamit kayo ng ganun lamang na hindi kayo binayaran?
False nga po yung pirma namin, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to hold these people in contempt.
Okay, there's a motion. But before we move for the second motion, I would like to remind yung ating mga incorporators do sa company na yon. Kasi kanina sinabi nyo na merong kayong pinag-usapan na 500,000. And that was 500,000 that you have considered. And pretty sure, binigay nyo na rin yung tao na kausap nyo na nawawala na, hindi na matagpuan. I think that is a lame excuse. And you are making us think twice. Actually, kanina, nung nandito kayo, napapaniwala nyo ako sa mga, sa mga facial reaction. But when you spoke a while ago, yung isa, nagkaroon kayo ng contact doon sa, Lucky South 99 eh. At hindi nyo lang inaamin ngayon. But you were tempted, most likely you were tempted to enter, with them. Kasi hindi sila mag-o-offer ng 50 million eh. Kanina, come to think of it. Hindi sila mag-o-offer sa inyo ng 50 million kung there's nothing on it. And as a matter of fact, you consider it. You consider it. Anyway, so I hope that yung puso ng
We do not want this committee to be insulted further. We do not want that. Come on, we're not wasting our time here. We are working. We're not wasting our time here. And you are insulting this committee. Oh, hindi ako nagagalit. Dynamic lang ako dito. Pero what I'm saying is true. We do not want this committee to be insulted by you people who come in here to lie before our faces.
So we will give you opportunity. Tell us the truth. Kasi alam namin meron kayong nalalaman. Just give us something. Because you won't speak like that, no? Kanina, no?
Mr. Ibibigay ko po namin yung copy ng complaint namin sa Makati para po makita po ng this committee yung...
Of course, bibigyan nyo talaga yung magko-complain kayo talaga.
Pero
dahil sinabi ng PAOK, kasama kayo sa demanda dahil kayong incorporators. And you're trying to have a safe passage in here na hindi kayo involved. Pero in all reality, no? Because of your statement a while ago, we can assume here that talagang kasama kayo, kilala nyo yung Lucky South 99. You were used, and you are allowing to be used until now. Until now. At akala nyo, maloloko nyo yung kongresong ito, pati ito, si Baterna, akala nito, maloloko tayo, pero babalikan namin kayo. Okay? So, Mr. Chair,
I reiterate my motion.
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Barbers.
Mr. Chair, before you rule on the motion, may I just ask for a 1 minute?
Yan, tama. Dan de la Cruz. At ang offer sa ni Dan de la Cruz for you to join yung kanilang Lucky South 99, di ba? Outsourcing, 50 million.
Your Honor, wala pong nabanggit na pangalan ng korporasyon. Ang sabi lang po sa amin is magtatayo pa lang po. And he was telling me it was 15 million, 1.5 po. Yung
at tapos sabi nyo, hindi nyo kaya, tapos 500,000, nag-usap-usap kayo, tapos binigay nyo lahat ng dokumento sa kanila. Well, you have to give all your documents na hindi naman pala kayo sasama. And as a matter of fact, no? Edgar, Edwin, Chua. This was during pandemic.
No, Your Honor.
Sabi mo kanina pandemic, nandun kayo sa parking area. Don't try. Huwag ka magsisinungaling because you are incorporated now dito sa Lucky South 99 Corporation. You were offered Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Incorporated during the pandemic noong 2020. And now, 2023, doon kayo sumama sa Lucky South 99 Corporation.
Your Honor, nakilala ko po yung Dan de la Cruz nung pandemic kasi bumibili po siya sa akin nung Battle Tuyo ko po. Last year lang po niya ako in-offer, binigyan ng offer nung nagkita lang po kami ulit sa may parking lot.
Sabi mo kanina pandemic kayo, nakita sa parking area.
Nakikita po kami sa parking area para bumili po nung paninda ko na Battle Tuyo po. Doon ko po siya nakilala. And then in-offer po niya sa akin yung bagong corporation daw po. Last year lang po.
Well, yan ang alibay nyo ngayon.
Ano po yun?
Yan ang alibay nyo ngayon.
No, Your Honor, yun po yung katotohanan. Kasi July 2023 lang po niya ako sinabihan, Your Honor.
Anyway, so ako, basically, I don't know with the body. So, Congressman Flores, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
What's your name, sorry? Please state your name.
Marian Ryan Chua po.
Okay, Mr. Chua, do you know Cassandra Leong?
Nakita ko po siya sa video conference call by Mr. Dan de la Cruz po.
When was that?
Nung November, nung nag-meet po kami ni Mr.
November, what year po?
2023 po.
2023, November 2023. So you had a video call with Cassandra Leong.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the nature of the call was what?
Doon po inintroduce sa amin ni Mr. Dan de la Cruz na si Miss Cassie Ong po ang boss niya. And doon po sinabi niya na magtatayo nga ng korporasyon. Doon na po siya nagbigay na, yun nga, pinipilit na kami magbigay ng pera na sabi po namin, wala po kaming pera pa.
But you're not personally friends with Cassandra Leong?
No, Your Honor. First time lang po namin nakita siya via video conference call using Mr. Dan de la Cruz mobile phone po.
Was that the only conference call that you had with Cassandra Leong?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was that the only conference call that you had with any other officers of Lucky South 99?
With Miss Cassandra Ong lang po. That's the only time.
That's the only time.
Yes, Your
How
Honor.
about meetings with other persons connected with Lucky South 99?
No, Your Honor.
Yun sa parking lot, ano yun?
Kay Mr. Dan de la Cruz po.
And how is he related with Lucky South 99?
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
So he just brings up to you the idea of Lucky South 99 or forming a corporation without you knowing that he was part of Lucky South 99. Is that correct?
Your Honor, ang sabi lang po niya sa akin is new corporation po. Wala pong nabanggit na Lucky South 99 or any name of corporation.
Okay, now let me ask Pop. Sir, what information do you have about the knowledge of these persons as far as Lucky South 99 Corporation is concerned?
As far as the Philippine incorporators are concerned, we are fairly convinced that they knew what they were entering into. Sir, look at it, Congressman. Cassie Lee was able to establish a mansion worth 2.5 billion pesos. And here is someone peddling a story that Cassie Lee was trying to entice them to invest for 15 million. Cassie Lee could easily afford 15 million, just like that. We don't buy the story. We will charge them po.
Mr. Chair, may I interject in relation to this?
Go ahead po, sir.
Okay. Okay lang yun. May busy. Anyway, I'd like to ask Ms. Paterna, no? Ikaw ang corporate secretary. You were the ones that filed the incorporation papers, di ba?
Si attorney po yung nagpa-file.
Yes. And hindi ikaw ang nag-file.
Hindi po, nagpipirma lang po.
Nagpirma ka lang?
Opo.
Okay. Who told you to sign?
Sa law firm po ng attorney.
So therefore, it is the law firm that told you to sign.
Yes po, tumatawag po sila pag may mga kailangan po.
And you do not know who the owners of the corporation is.
Hindi po.
Now, let me, pipiliin mo tanong ulit. Let me ask, Attorney Roque, you are the lawyer of Whirlwind,
Yes,
right?
Your Honor.
Okay.
For the ejectment case.
For the ejectment case.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you do not even know this Lucky Corporation here.
Wala po. No contact whatsoever. Kaya nga po, vehement ang denial ko. Kahit anino, wala po ako nakita. Itong mga naririto po, hindi ko po sila kakilala, no? Kaya nga po, ang kakilala ko lang is yung Whirlwind, no? At yun naman po ang dokumentado na talagang umapira ko sa hukuman. Hindi po talaga madidinayan at nakipagbalitaktakan ako sa ngalan po ng Whirlwind.
Hindi ba sa inyo nagkwento ni Cassandra na mayroong Lucky South 99 Corporation?
Ang sinabi niyo po, yan yung umuupa sa kanila. At ang palaging, well, I do not know if this is divulging already too much po for attorney-client, no? Ang palaging issue namin is it worth defending the ejectment? Kasi kapag natanggal sila sa posisyon, wala na rin yung premises sa kanila, so parang para kay pa, no? Wala namang ibang uupa dyan.
Attorney Roque, let me say this, no? The Whirlwind Company is a real estate company.
Yes po, opo, Mr. Chair.
Okay, and they were the ones that actually bought the property from Mr. Cruz. Am I right?
Yung building po sila nag-construct and they bought a portion.
And I think that you know that the Whirlwind Company, who also owns the Lucky South 99 Corporation, who also is connected with the Lucky South 99 Outsourcing Corporation, you would know that this is actually a Pogo hub that they would be constructing.
Hindi ko po alam na sila may-ari ng Lucky South. Ang alam ko lang po, tinayo nila itong facility ito at pinapaupahan na po sa Pogo, Lucky South.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Okay, so thank you so much, Congressman Chairman Bante. Now,
businessman, sir.
No, Your Honor. Namamasukan lang po sa private.
You're just an employee?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it the same with your two other companions? Can they please state for the record whether they're
Yes po.
You are?
Edwin po.
You are employed or?
Employed lang po.
Employed. How about you, sir?
Mr. Chair, employed lang din po.
Okay, now, have you at any point in time met the other officer of the corporation, the Miss Paterna?
No po. Wala po kaming kilala sa mga Lucky South. Ano po?
Hindi kayo nakita ever since?
No po.
So this is the first time that you've seen her?
Yes po. Sa second po, sa Senate po kasi na...
okay. So when was the first time you heard about your names being incorporators of Lucky South 99?
Mr. Chair, nung pong June 26 po kasi, yun nga po yung kanina sinabi ko.
June 26 of what year?
2024 po. Na may nag-message po sa akin na nasa news daw po yung pangalan ko. Nakita po, nag-search po yung wife ko sa Google, saka doon sa Facebook, na andun nga po yung pangalan ko. Nabanggit din po yung pangalan ni Edwin at ni Marion na part daw po kami ng Lucky South 99.
So all of this time, wala kayong like notices that you received from any communication, from any government office or agency for that matter, relating to Lucky South 99?
First time po namin makareceive yung sa Senate po.
Sa Senate?
Opo.
May in your respective residences, wala kayong natanggap na sulat, notification, whatever?
No, Your Honor.
Pertaining to Lucky South 99?
Wala po, Your Honor.
So when you found out in June of 2024, sabi niyo, na enrolled kayo sa Lucky South 99, when did you decide to file a case against the incorporators of Lucky South 99?
Nung pong nag-inquire po kami sa SEC para po yung po yung advice ng lawyer na mag-inquire kami sa SEC para po makita yung kung sino po yung mga incorporator and officers po ng Lucky South. So nag-request po kami ng dokumento sa SEC. Then right after po noon, nag-file po kami noong July 10, 2024.
Okay, so prior to that, were any of you required to submit copies of your licenses, IDs, or any other forms of identification which usually are attached to the articles of incorporation?
Wala po, Your Honor. Wala po.
Team numbers?
Doon po sa dokumento po nakuha namin sa SEC, andun po yung team number namin doon sa certificate, director certificate na sinubmit nila, which is forged po lahat yung pirma namin.
So the team numbers are correct naman?
Correct po yung team number, pero po yung issuance nakalagay po doon Angeles City, which is hindi naman po yun ang issuance ng team number namin.
Okay. Ms. Paterna, have you ever seen any of the three other incorporators of Lucky South 99?
Hindi po. Hindi ko sila kilala.
Never mo yung nakilala?
Never po.
Never were you present in any meeting where all the three of them were also present?
Never po.
Never. Ikaw lang yung nasa office palagi?
Opo.
Ikaw lang yung nauutusan ng mga persons running Lucky South 99?
Yes po.
And you never got a call, text, message, or anything from any of the three persons involved? Itong mga bisita natin ngayon?
Wala po.
Ikaw lang?
Opo.
Okay. Mr. Chair, thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am Paterna and the three guys, no? Kasi hindi po kami galit sa inyo, pero there's something missing ano? And we're about to find it out. We are going to find it out. So now, the motion will be withdrawn to cite you in contempt. I think we have to withdraw that.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. It should be me that should withdraw the motion, not the chairman of the committee. It should be me. And Mr. Chair, I reiterate my motion because look, these people are actually insulting me. I'd like to ask the director of PAOK, do you believe that these people know many things? Naniniwala ba kayo na may alam itong mga to?
What we could say, Your Honors, is that we would include them in the criminal charges that we would file because we are not buying the story that they are innocent victims of an identity theft.
Therefore, you know that they know something, right?
I agree, Your Honor.
Therefore, with this basis, I reiterate my motion for contempt.
Okay. I am just a chairman and we have members and I respect the decision of the members on this. I'm telling you, guys, we have to find out the veracity of your statement regarding your employment. We have to see, kung, can you kindly submit all your documents pertaining to your being an employee? Katulad nung si Chua, nagtatrabaho daw siya sa appliance center sa Anson. Is this true?
Yes po, Your Honor, pero kakaresign ko lang po.
Wala kang properties, wala kang sariling bahay, wala kang sasakyan,
Actually,
How old are you?
Magpo-48 po.
40.
47, going 48.
47.
Yes po.
So you were not employed by the Lucky South or any corporations under this
Never
this Pogo
Never
Hub?
po, Your Honor.
And you also? Yes, you.
Never po, Your Honor.
How old are you?
38 po, Your Honor.
38. You have your own house, your own car?
No, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because we are trying to look on the on the veracity of your statement here.
Yes, Your Honor. I only have a motorcycle po.
Mr. Chair, hindi po ako connected sa Lucky South. Meron po akong bahay na tindiran, naka-loan po sa bangko po.
Wala naman namang property na nakapangalan sa inyong tatlo?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Your Honor, ako property lang po, lupa lang po, wala pong tayong bahay.
How big is the lot?
180 square meter na sa Kanlubang po.
Okay, thank you so much. Ikaw Paterna, may mga property ka ba nakapangalan sa'yo?
Wala.
Tatago. Sumagot ka lang
Wala po talaga, Your Honor, promise.
Yung Ferrari wala sa'yo?
Wala po.
So, before you move, for the whatever motion you have in your mind, can we just allow the co-chair to ask some question as well?
Right,
go ahead, Chair.
Thank you, Co-Chair. For Ms. Romilly Paterna. Earlier, sinabi mo na hindi ka gumagawa ng mga resolutions lahat na pipirmahan sa'yo.
Yes po.
Then tinanong din yung articles of incorporation, being the corporate secretary, sabi mo, ang nagpe-prepare, sino?
Ano po yun?
Sabi mo nagpe-prepare ng mga papel na pipirmahan sa'yo?
Si Atty. Medina po.
Atty. Medina. Tapos sabi mo kanina rin, narinig namin na
tinatawagan ka sa opisina, tapos para may papipirmahan sa'yo.
Opo, parang pag ready na po yung mga papers, parang ibibigay na lang po sa akin para po pirmahan.
Ano pangalan ng opisina?
Yung attorney lang po yung alam ko po.
Yan ba yung kasama mo dyan? Yung abogado mo kanina? From the same ba office?
Iba po sila, Your Honor. Hindi po
Iba na naman.
Opo.
Sino nag-provide ulit sa kanila?
Po?
Sino nag-provide sa'yo na magdala ng abogado dito?
Ako po mismo nag-contact po sa kanila, Your Honor.
Ikaw na ngayon ang nag-contract sa kanila?
Opo.
Kanina, ibang sabi mo?
Ay, sinabi ko po kanina ako po.
Nilang sila ng Lucky South para samahan ka. Oh, sabi ng lawyer tawagin yung lawyer mo. Tingnan ko kung lahat kayo magsispuro sa nangaling ang source speaker namin. Tinanong ko sino nag-engage na services nila eh. Identify yourself again, attorney.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I am Attorney Josel S. Velasco from NFC Miralles Law Office. NFC Miralles, Your Honor.
Yes. So, why are you here?
Your Honor, I was asked by our law office to assist Miss Baterna.
And to assist Miss Baterna?
Yes.
Who in your office told you to assist Miss Baterna?
Our managing partner, Your Honor.
And who's your managing partner?
Attorney Nadine Faye Miralles, Your Honor.
Nadine C. Miralles?
Yes, Your Honor.
I've read also that again, in law office nyo, ang pang-N?
NFC Miralles Law Office, Your Honor.
Is it true? Yung law firm nyo na nagpa-quash ng search warrant na in-issue for ano?
Yes, Your Honor, we are the current counsel for LS99 at the proceedings, Your Honor, at San Fernando, Pampanga.
Nung nag-apply ng search warrant, pinakwash? Pinakwash? Yung warrant?
Let me clarify, Your Honor. Their law firm has submitted to the Honorable Court a motion to quash the search warrant that we have, that has been issued to us and that we have implemented. So that's still pending, Your Honor. The search warrant against Boga et al. Boga et al, the known boss of Lucky South 99. He is a Chinese national, Your Honor.
So Boga et al is also your client?
As far as I know, Your Honor, as confirmed by our managing partner, Your Honor, it was Miss Baterna who, si Miss Baterna po ang nag-communicate sa office namin as the CorpSec of Lucky South 99 and siya din po yung nag-engage sa amin for our services. As representative po.
So, sino magbabayad sa inyo?
That, Your Honor, I am not privy to that engagement, Your Honor. Since that is Your Honor's.
So si
Mr. Chairman, may interject. Just one question in relation to
wait, Congressman, Ronaldin Baterna, you coordinated with them, ikaw nakipag-usap para to get their services. Yun ang sinabi ng abogado. So meaning you have all this authority, di ba? All the authority emanates from you dahil nga siya nagtatanggol, ang NFC ang nagtatanggol sa Lucky South 99. And you coordinated with them. Di ba? Kanina, binanggit mo, wala kang alam lahat. Hindi ikaw nakikipag-coordinate, hindi ka kumakausap sa abogado, but now they're telling us na ikaw ang nag-coordinate. So, dito, kikita na natin yung pagsisinungaling mo.
Mr. Chair.
Diba? So, ngayon, sino nag-utos sa iyo para makipag-coordinate sa NFC?
Totoo po yung mga sinasabi ko, Your Honor, yung wala po talagang alam about doon sa mga pinipirmahan ko. Pero yung sa kanila po, ako po talaga yung
Pero kanina sinabi mo, hindi ka di ba?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, wait. Let the chair finish first. So hindi mo sinabi kanina na ikaw nag-coordinate. But now sinasabi nila na ikaw nakipag-coordinate sa kanila. Di ba? So now you will agree with me that ikaw talaga nakipag-coordinate sa kanila. And I'm asking you right now, kung ikaw nakipag-coordinate sa kanila, sino nag-utos sa iyo para makipag-coordinate ka sa abogado na ginagamit ng Lucky South? Sino?
Ako po.
Hindi mo sinasagot ng tama yung tanong ko. Ang tinatanong ko, sino nag-utos sa iyo para kausapin ang lawyer ng NFC para ipagtanggol kayo sa korte at samahan ka dito sa Kongreso? Sino nag-utos sa iyo?
Kasi po, nung
Sagutin mo muna ang tanong ko, sino? Kasi kanina, sinasabi mo, wala kang alam, hindi mo alam na ikaw presidente, hindi mo alam na ikaw corporate secretary, hindi mo alam yung mga pinirmahan mo. You are telling all these lies na sinasabi mo, wala kang alam. Now, suddenly, eto, ikaw, pumunta ka sa isang law firm. Ikaw ang nag-represent sa Lucky South 99. And telling them, oh, hinahire ko kayo bilang kayo magtatanggol sa amin. Pero meron ka palang ganitong klaseng authority. Ngayon ang tanong, sino ang nagsabi sa'yo na kausapin ng law firm na NFC?
Yung totoo po niyan, Your Honor, may tumawag po
Sino nga?
isang attorney.
Sino? Anong pangalan?
Si Attorney Abby po tumawag.
Sino Tony Abe? Ano pangalan niya? Full name?
Abby lang po yung pagkakaalam kong name.
Kasama sa Lucky South 99.
And under po ng law nila, ng law firm. Tapos parang tumawag po siya para daw
Ang tatawag sa'yo ay yung sa law firm para sabihin sa'yo na makipag-coordinate ka sa sarili nilang law firm. Pinag-alala ko mo kami dito.
Hindi po, di ba po ako po yung corporate sec?
Okay.
Tapos tumawag po si Attorney Abby sa akin.
Sino tumawag sa iyo? Sa attorney ng law firm?
Opo, attorney po ng law firm.
Para?
Tapos parang may inaano po siya na may pepermahan daw po ako na about nga daw po sa Lucky South.
Hindi, kanina Ronaldin Baterna, ang sabi mo, babalikan natin. Ang sabi mo kanina, okay, tinatanong kita, sino nag-coordinate sa lawyer? Sabi mo, hindi mo alam, hindi ikaw. Sinanong namin ngayon yung lawyer mo, ang sabi ng lawyer mo, nag-coordinate sa kanila para i-hire sila, ikaw. Tinatanong kita kanina, dahil wala kang alam sa lahat ng mga korporasyon na to, pinipirma ka lang, tinatanong ko sa iyo. Diba, inamin mo na ngayon ikaw nagko-coordinate. Sino nga ang nagsabi sa iyo? Yung abogado mismo ng law firm para sabihin sa iyo na makipag-coordinate ka sa kanila? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yes po. Ha? Pero hindi ko po alam kung sino po yung nakikipag-coordinate sa kanila na para tawagan po ako.
Mr. Chair, mayroon akong tanong in relation. Baka makalimutan ko yung tanong ko eh.
Mr. Chair, so Congressman Abante, then Congressman Pacho. Okay, go ahead.
I would like to ask the lawyer, ilang taon na po kayong lawyer ng Lucky South 99 Corporation?
Your Honor, our services were just engaged by Lucky South after po the raid.
After the
raid?
The raid?
Yes.
When was that?
Honor. This June or July po.
Kayo rin po ba ang abogado ng Lucky South 99 Outsourcing?
Not that I know of, Your Honor.
Okay.
Congresswoman Pancho, please.
Nag-agree po ako kay Congressman na Abante, no? Parang ginagawa tayong tanga rito ng mga resource persons natin. Now, sige, kagatin natin yung ginagawa mo kaming tanga. Kung talagang abogado nyo yan, magkano po binayad nyo dyan? Magkano po yung fee ninyo? May kakayahan ba kayong bayaran yung kanyang PF? Kasi ang sweldo nilang po is 23,000 eh.
Your Honor, gaya nga po ng sabi ko kanina, may kumontak po sa akin which is si Attorney Abby nga po. So, hindi ko po alam kung sino po yung kausap niya. Ang sinabi niya lang, may need lang daw po akong permahan.
Kasi ang sabi niyo po kanina, kayo ang tumawag. So kung kayo po ang tumawag, kayo ang nag-seek ng service po niya. So pagka po kayo ang tumawag, ibig sabihin, may pambayad kayo doon sa kanyang PF. Diba? Kasi yung pinipilit niyo sa amin kanina eh, naniniwala kami na hindi naman po totoo eh. So binago niyo, binaliktad niyo.
Yun po yung totoo, Your Honor.
I think this person is really hiding something. And she thought na we are all stupid here, you know. So what is the pleasure of the body?
There is a pending motion, Mr. Chair.
For her?
No, for the incorporators, for the four of them.
Oh, sige, what's the
Now, realizing, Mr. Chair, that this four, ginamit lamang sila, out of my compassionate heart, I am withdrawing my motion for contempt. For the four. For the three, di pa kasama si Miss, kasama yun, kasi corporate secretary siya eh. For the four. Oo. Out of my compassionate heart and your compassionate heart, Mr. Chair.
Yes. I'm thanking the good chair of the Committee on Human Rights for withdrawing that motion for the three personalities. But I think on the next, on Miss Ronaldin Baterna, ang dami niyang pagsisinungaling kanina pa eh. And she's been in the company since 2019 up to 2024, up now. And this woman is really may alam siya eh, but withholding it for herself. Maybe kasi kilala rin niya si Cassandra. Kasi ang dami niyang kilala doon. Well, anyway, I leave it to the body to decide on this.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman ako, please.
May I know the parliamentary status of the motions?
Well, the parliamentary status, there was a motion initially to cite in contempt. First, yung si Ronaldin, and then the three incorporators. Then he withdrew it. just a while ago. So now the parliamentary status is that was already withdrawn. So if we will show compassion to Ronaldin Paterna, it's up to the body. So
Mr. Chairman,
we decide. Yes, Congressman.
Mr. Chairman, just this morning, I have a motion to contempt Ms. Paterna, but I hold it because we give her a chance now to answer truthfully. Well, in fact, I already explained what is contempt. Tinagalog po natin. So alam niya na. Alam niya na yung consequence ng pagsisinungaling sa hearing ito. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I move to cite in contempt Ms. Paterna in violation of our internal rules, Section 11, paragraph C of our rules. The violation is refusal to answer questions from the members of this committee. In short, she is lying, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So there's a motion to cite Ronaldin Paterna under Section 11, and there was a second motion by Congressman Acop. Any objection? Hearing no objection, Ronaldin Paterna is hereby cited in contempt.
Mr. Chairman.
So the penalty. Congressman
I give the privilege to Chairman
Congressman Acop.
If you will recognize Chairman Acop with regards to the detention. Please.
Mr. Chair, may I move that the penalty given to Ms. Ronaldin being cited in contempt for 30 days to be confined doon po sa bago nating custodial center, inaugurated at 1:30 this afternoon. So move, Mr. Chair.
So there's a motion to put the resource speaker in the premises of the House of Representatives for 30 days. Is there a second motion? Second motion. There's a second motion. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay, so hindi kami masaya. Akala nyo masaya kami sa ginagawa namin. Nahirapan po kami. Trabaho namin to and we have to do our job. Hindi kayo nakikikooperate. Please, tulungan po natin ang ating bansa.